one of the articles that I pulled out for today is there's actually Forbes list of the top investment cities that are in the country, and Orlando is actually number 2.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, so we took second place, and there are 6 other Florida cities that are among them, the top 20. And basically, those other cities that are here in Florida are Fort Lauderdale, Cape Coral, North Point, Tampa, Jacksonville, and West Palm. But basically, that means that it's a great investment market that we have, and I see that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it says according to Forbes that Florida offers good values where investors get the best bang for their housing buck, and where homeowners have the best prospects of making an economically sound purchase.
You want to have a tax break, and so you're willing to have a lot less of an ROI that you might see initially. But when you're looking at the added value of adding on to the amount of appreciation that's happening, in addition to the amount that you're taking in on a monthly basis, it's actually pretty awesome. And the other thing that I found this week that I don't think that I brought with me, but I read, is that the interest rates for the 3rd week in a row are decreasing. So everybody predicted that the interest rates were going to go up because of what the Fed did, but then what's going on in the stock market and everything. It's such a great time to actually invest or to purchase a home.
Mm-hmm.
And they're under 4. I think I saw it was at 3.72 was what the average was, and I'm not sure what kind of mortgage that is. But there are definitely some great deals out there. And what's most surprising to a lot of people is the least amount of money that you have to put down, and a lot of times, in a lot of cases, to buy a house. Rent versus own, that I think it was about $150,000 house, that over 5 years, that the benefits to you are over, I think it was $58,000.
Yep, exactly.
So when you're looking at that, rent versus owning, and thinking that you can't afford it, there are lots of programs that we're aware of out there. There's a lot of lenders that we work with, and we just work with each individual person to see what the best deal is for them.
Yeah,
and
not
how
every
it's all going to
person.
work out.
Yeah, not every person is going to be the same. Don't be discouraged. I mean, if they told you last year that you weren't eligible, I mean, a lot of things change. You
Yeah.
might as well, check it out.
You and I just got back from Atlanta, and 3 of our other team members were in Atlanta too for some training.
Yep.
And the thing that we're always looking at is how we can do things better. And so in that's where I thought that coming in Super Bowl Sunday, talking about this, but there's a new book, John Maxwell's newest book is The 3 Things Successful People Do. And so what he put out this article that's the 3 things that you had, 3 winning coaches who epitomize the steps needed to experience the ultimate success. So number 1 is that successful coaches have a soft spot. And it's basically, football is not a game for the overly sensitive or soft-hearted. It's a difficult game that demands focus. But as we all know, Vince Lombardi, 2-time Super Bowl winning coach for the Green Bay Packers, knew the value of bringing the feeling on the field. And he understood that unless the team had strong mutual care for one another, their game would lack necessary connection, and the team would be out of sync. And number 2 was coaches share their lunch. And Coach Bill Parcells, like Vince Lombardi, knew that individual players, no matter how outstanding or capable they were, couldn't carry the ball alone. So the team effort was the only way to win. And then the 3rd thing is that successful coaches are good at trust falls. And what that means basically is that learning about the players, becoming a person that they could count on since their first practice session.